after a run of losses. How do you sort of snap that streak?
Yeah, well, we're looking to improve. We've done the reviews and trying to improve our football. So 3 of the 4 losses, potentially in winning positions or in very tight games. Melbourne, Carlton and Hawthorn. We had a poor 4 minutes just before 3/4 time. So, yeah, we're just really focused on being the best version of ourselves and focusing on Sydney this week.
How's the mood of the players, and is it important?
Pardon?
How's the mood of the players?
I'm not sure how you exactly measure that, except measure it on effort. Our effort's been really strong. Even against West Coast, we had 60 entries, and we've had lots of entries. Training's been vibrant, leaders are strong. Under pressure, leaders' job is to stand up and guide and lead, and our model's support and challenge, and certainly there's been a lot of support given from myself, our coaches and our leaders to our young playing group. So the only thing you can do is look to improve. So improve our decision making, our skills, and take the opportunities. So, but you know, we know our system stands up. Our effort level is very strong, but we're just looking at consistency of applying our system. We just haven't been as consistent within games as we were. So, up until really the Eagles game, we could have won nearly every game we were in. We're really tight margins, and even down in Hawthorn, we really persisted and persevered. We are in an any given Sunday moment where any team can beat anyone. So, and then obviously there's some indicators and personnel availability that are swaying events for teams. So, yeah, we're really quite vibrant. I'm feeling good about ourselves. As much as frustrated, we've let some opportunities slip.
On availability, do you have any hopes of Jesse Hogan being fully fit this season?
Jesse this season, we were hopeful and expecting he'd play this week. He's run into a little bit of a hiccup, so we're doing some exploration behind that, and we'll know more as it unfolds.
Is that related to the same injury? Is that something?
Yeah, it's his foot.
Still a foot. How hard is it, in your experience, pushing for finals when you're in this position at the back end of the season with the group?
Sorry, I missed the start of that.
At this point in the season, after 4 losses, how hard is it from this position with the logjam there is around the back end of the 8 to make finals?
Well, it's a very difficult situation, AFL footy, but we certainly plan to go down to Hawthorn and win, and we're planning to win this week. We're planning to win the last 7, now it's the last 6. I mean, if you go to the facts, we win on the weekend, win 1 game out the 8, but we just really want to improve our footy. And stick to training hard, and if you improve, the wins and losses take care of themselves.
Just on Hogan, Ross, is there a chance that he's done for the season, is there?
Well, I'm no expert in the area, so we're planning and expecting him to be able to get up this week, but he ran, I think it was Monday, yeah, so there was a bit of a hiccup there, so they're behind the scenes working it out. So look, it doesn't bode well that there's been a hiccup, but it'd be remiss of me to speculate, really.
And Fyfe's shoulder?
Yeah, Fyfe's shoulder's really good, really good.
Sydney, you've been out of touch a little bit, but a strong intercept marking side still, given the entry issues and the disposal issues you had last week. Is there work you can do at this time of the year to fix that, to improve that?
Sorry?
Given the disposal issues you mentioned you had last week, is there work at this point of the year you can still do to improve and address that?
Yeah, I didn't talk about the intercept marking last week. Hawthorn, I thought we handled Sicily really well. It was at the low end of the range, really. That probably our entry kicks probably hitting the target or sometimes moving the ball out of defence. But we moved the ball quite well, had some really good options, but didn't quite make the right decision. So all we can do is continue to train that up. Some of it was our young players. So. But that's been our biggest drop. We've been scored a little bit more easily against, but we're still creating opportunities, but our efficiency inside 50. Now, you know, we don't really just want to go to personnel, but, you know, the style we're playing and the directness with Hogan, Taberner and Cox in was really important, and with Lobb there. So, I mean, all of those guys are missing. We understand that, but we're looking for a way to overcome that. So we're still getting the ball there. We're trying to construct, and you're right, Fyfe there, you know, really had an influence. There's no doubt about that, because we left him there longer, but we did rotate Fyfe Monday, through there in Walters. So we're trying to find that mix, you know. So we know our system, with full availability, we're beating the top teams in the competition. Our effort's been strong, the system's been there, but we haven't been able to capitalise. So, but we want to work our way through that. So underneath there's some real confidence that, you know, our best was very good, but, you know, we want to find ways to win when we're challenged for personnel.
Could Connor Blakely take more midfield minutes and maybe could that help?
Look,
at
it's a
least
good
five?
point, and Connor's really, I wouldn't say desperate to get in there. He's liking his role. Like, if you think he missed a year and a half, he had the shoulder and then the big hamstring. So we've reintroduced him. I thought he was quite good last week. And our midfield's really been our strength. We've probably tailed off a little bit in there. So it's just trying to find, like Stephen Hill coming back was good for us. And, you know, Tay Demand's found some form in the second. So if we can just build our back six enough where Connor can go in there and just get that blend right. Yeah, he can certainly. He's a great ball winner. We know that. He loves being midfield, but it's great that he's a two-position player now.
And just on Stephen Hill, has he come through okay?
He's a little bit sore yesterday. Didn't train fully. We're really hopeful, but I don't think it's 100% he'll play. But we're hopeful he'll get there. So, look, I really feel for Stephen. He's, you know, I've been with him a long time. He's a pleasure. He's a top-flight player for us. It's been a really tough year and a half for him. So you can see what he contributed really quickly. So we're really hopeful that he'll get up, but it's not 100%.
Is that the hammy or?
No, the quad. You know, so it's just, is he working through? Is it just the scar tissue? We've just got to decide. We don't want to risk Stephen, but, you know, we're hopeful, but it's not 100%.
And Ross, you said last night that Sandy pulled up a bit sore. Was that his calf again?
Yeah, he trained. He was really sore after the first one. You know, it was really quite combative, and he was quite sore, but that was pre-planned. We knew he would be, and Sean freshened up. He trained solidly, did a match simulation on the weekend. Pulled up sore than he would have liked when he attempted to run on the Monday. We'll really we'll know more Thursday there, but we're hopeful it's just DOMS.
So how do you handle him for the rest of the year? Do you want to try and get him?
Well, this week will tell a tale, to be frank. If it's at the DOMS and he can get going, we've got a decision to make. But if it was a calf strain, it would be significant rehabilitation, you know, and he'd have to get back late in the season. It'd be at least 3 weeks, I'd imagine, if it's a strain.
Ross, you said last week that you won't be defined by results. What is it then over the next 6 weeks that you're looking for to classify this season as a success?
And if I put that in context, you can't be defined by results, good or bad. And if you look around, good results are feedback on we're winning, keep doing those actions, and that will stand us in good stead. Lose, what are the actions we're not doing consistently? As I said, we look at efficiency, and so good or bad, you're only as good as your next performance. That's what I mean. You can't be defined by results. So it certainly wasn't in the context of myself. Or we want to win, but as good as your result is the week before, it doesn't guarantee. And just look around in the league; it's very hard. You know, just because you win doesn't mean you win. We're all only as good as our next moment. You're only as good as your next article, even though you might have wrote a ripper last week. You know, so that's what I mean by that. We're looking to really improve. And when you improve and play good footy, we didn't talk about wins and losses early in the year. We just spoke about competing, bringing our system to life, and going to the end. And that's stood us in really good stead. I know everyone's talking about the losses. No one's more frustrated and disappointed than me. No one and the players are more invested in this club. It's our livelihood. We're professionals. We rely on each other under pressure, and we need to dig in. So there's no flippancy here. But I can't get stuck on it. But within the four, 3 of them, no one can dispute we're in those games right to the end, really. But we're looking for consistency. We're looking for our best personnel and to go to the end. But, I mean, Sydney had a really good patch. They've had a couple of losses. It's just a really, really even tough competition. But with that comes real hope. We play our best footy, we can get across the line.
So Nick Rewalt and Nick Del Santo have said you'd be welcome back at St Kilda as head coach. How do you feel about those comments from your former?
Oh, look, at the end of the day, they're in the media. Certainly they're personal friends. They've been professional colleagues, but I'm fully committed to Fremantle. I've loved my time here. I think I'm into my 9th year or 8th year. We've had some wonderful highs. We're rebuilding. We're 4 years in, or 3.5 years in. So it's been some really good signs. It's a tough spot, but that's what you sign up for. I don't want to indulge the conversation. I'm fully committed here and determined to continue to turn things around. Thanks, guys.
Some key players have been linked to interest from Victorian clubs. How important is the remainder of this season to shore up hope in these guys to keep them at Fremantle?
Oh, look, I'm not here to speculate. Every club's got players out of contract, and there's a lot of noise around that. But it's nice to come with some great news. Griffin Logan, Cam McCarthy have both been re-signed, so and they'll be announced in detail throughout the ensuing days. But that just puts it in context. Thank you.
Ross, can you say how many years for Logue?
The detail will come. Yeah, but he's a significant young player for us. Working with him, starting to work with him really closely one-on-one. He's important for us. We've invested a lot. He's invested in us. Cam McCarthy. And it's a great sign. Both of them, in particular, Cam's had some struggles. Got himself back in, into some good form. There's some really good signs for us. Really good signs.
Did he show enough on the weekend after being dropped?
Well, I've got to get to that with the match committee. But he's a fine young person, great athlete. We knew his game sense was the one that's going to take time. The Rance model is a longer model than we'd like, but it's not too dissimilar. We're confident with application and coaching and determination he can become a great player for us. Thank you.